Da-da-da-da-da-da! Hey everybody, what's up? Today I want to discuss the movement of our enemies in your Project 3. So in Project 3, we are doing this little platform game, right? So we want everything to be able to move and do everything correctly. So if I'm clicking my little flag here and I'm hitting my space bar, I can move. And then my enemies are going to come toward me and I got to jump over them. So, or under them in this case. I don't know if I can even reach that ghost, to be honest. I'll have to go back and fix that at some point. Yeah, so we want to make sure the enemies come at us. We don't want everybody to be there at the same time. I have these two moving at the same speed. Oh, I died. But I don't want them to be there at the same time. So we're going to take a look at their code and see how they're a little bit different. So if I click on my little blob here, I've got a few different scripts that I have underneath this. I don't need that one. All right, I've got when I receive any message, I just stop. So if I'm going to receive a message, it's either going to be you won or you died. So I just have everything stop. And then down here, I figured out where that sprite would actually be off screen. I went in and moved it around and figured out the point where it would be off screen. And this is my X and Y for that. So, pardon me there. My X is going to be that 280. That's going to keep my sprite on the little platform here. And then Y is going to be my negative off to this side. So when spacebar is pressed, it's going to go whoop all the way off to that side. And we set score to 0 because that was my beginning. And then we have it wait 2 seconds, and forever it's going to do the ground enemy block. Oh, wait a minute. Is there a ground enemy block? It's a custom block. Mr. Christensen had to make a custom block here. So let's go into its forever and its ground enemy custom block. So we're going to edit that and take a look at the block. So here we go. We're going to change X by -10. That's going to move it 10 steps to the left. And then we go to the next costume. We wait 0.5 seconds so it doesn't look like it's just kind of blurring across the screen. And then if my X position is less than -280, that means I have made it off the screen to the left. So if it gets there, we're going to change score by 1. We're going to increase the score. And then go to our X 280 and our new Y position. So we've moved back to the beginning of the sprite. I was wrong earlier. 280 is my X position, and then that -116.18 is where I wanted it to be on the ground for my Y position. Sorry about that. And then I left Y position the same, and then we picked a random time to wait. So either between 0.5 and 3 seconds, because I want to wait at a random interval. I don't want this guy to come out at the same time every time. So that's why I had it wait a random interval. And feel free to pause these as we're going through so that you can look at some of the code as well. All right, I'm going to click apply and click OK. So how did I make that different from my little flying enemy here? I'm going to click on him. And again, I don't need this. Whoop. This looks very, very similar to my other option, right? So we go to X 280 off screen, pick a random area between 20 and 90 for my height. That's what I did for him because he can go up and down. He doesn't have to be on the ground. We did pick a random. So in this case, we waited 6 seconds, which is longer than our ground enemy. And then we did forever the flying enemy block. It's another custom block, isn't it? So we're going to pull that up. This looks very similar to our other one. We're changing X by -10. We move to the next costume. We wait. And then if X position is less than -290, we change score by 1. We did that. And we go to our 280, and then we pick a random height. And then we pick a random time to wait. And it's very similar to our ground enemy. And we're going to click apply. And there we go. So now we know the movements of our enemy. We can defeat them. Well, I died earlier, so I guess I can't really say that I can defeat them, huh? Should I go through the game? Let's see if we can make it to the end, and then we'll end the little video on that. Let's see, there's 1 point, because I got past one of them. There, my ghost went to the end. Oh, my little jelly went to the end. And the ghost went to the end. If I remember right, it's 15 of these guys that I have to beat. That's a lot. So we got to 5, we got to 6. Yeah, I need to adjust where that ghost goes. Oh well. We'll get that figured out. One of the problems you might run into is if you have a flying enemy and a ground enemy, if they come out at the same time, you might not be able to jump through them. So just picking random, you might have to do a little bit of coding to make up for that. So let's see, I'm at 13, 14, and this should be 15. And there's my finish line. Yay, we win. All right, enjoy your coding for today, and have a great day.